Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste, friends. See, this birth time rectification is always a challenge. And I came across a very simple set of rules when I was watching birth time rectification by Swami Sadashiva Paddhati. Based on that, with practical example by Revatira, and it was a very interesting video. I enjoin upon you to look into it. He uses this method nicely. He has brought out that. I'm not going to repeat the same thing here, but I thought I would create an Excel file for easy use of his technique, this particular technique. So essentially that's what this is, where this video is going to be about. See, Sadashiva Paddhati sheds light on when birth can take place. It lays the foundation with certain 7-point approach, it calls. The 7 points are Swami Sadashiva Giri's concise 7-point approach to fix the Pratyantara Dasha. So the Pratyantara Dasha at the time of an individual's birth, where the first 2 points together cover about 75% of the cases. That is, the points are: birth can take place during the Pratyantara Dasha of the Lagna Lord. So whoever is the Lagna Lord, he can be the Pratyantara Dasha Lord. Or the birth can occur during the Pratyantara Dasha of the dispositor of the, just as Lagna, it is now the moon sign. So this mostly it will work out, he says, 75% of the cases. If not, birth can occur during the Pratyantara Dasha of the Navamsha Lagna. So whatever is the Navamsha Lagna, that Lagna's Lord would be the Pratyantara Dasha Lord. The Nakshatra Lord of the Lagna Lord, the Nakshatra Lord of the Lagna Lord, he can become the, if the Lagna Lord is weak or placed in detrimental houses like Dusthanas, Trishadaya Rasis, then we can look into this. So I have listed out point number 1, 2, 3, 4, all that. You can read all that. The idea of this tool is, so we'll have to given a degree, can we get the Pratyantara Dasha directly? Dasha, Antara, we call it in the north as Dasha, Antara Dasha, Mahadasha, Antara Dasha and Pratyantara Dasha. In the south, the same is termed as Dasha, Bhukti and Antara. So the Pratyantara is termed Antara here, so the terminology is slightly different in the south. The Pratyantara is calculated given the degree through basically I calculate it here as the Vimshotri order. The fifth Dasha of the Vimshotri means it is that of Mars, and the same sequence that is got from a VBA code, which will get the Nakshatra Lord, Sublord, Sub-Sublord. Previously I was having a big sheet with a huge size that was taking up lot of space for me. Whereas now it has been made to get just up to the Pratyantara for this case with a simple VBA code. So that is the background of this file. So the input for the person same format as before, but I have just given one value, one person's value, because normally we are focusing on that person's date of birth, time of birth rectification. So only this color values have to be given here, and whatever time you are giving is a given time of birth. This will be rectified, but you will have to only rectify it. I will tell you how to do that using this tool. Will be a little easy to use. So till this color you will have to give the input and nothing else to touch in this sheet. Basically it will calculate only the ascendant degree and the planet's degrees for us to use it in the next sheet. So this sheet uses that once you choose the person that you have already chosen, but there is only one person here. So you just choose that person. So it will populate that time that you have given there. And then to that I am going to add a incremental time that is also in user input. Maybe you can decrease the time, first reset everything. So this will be made 0. So no increment to the given time is done. First of all, see for the given time if things work out. So this is calculating all as before, the tables for the ascendant and all the dashas. So you check in this case, for the given time, the Mercury happens to be the Dasa Lord, the Lagna Lord. Is Mercury the Pratyantara Dasa Lord? No. So this time is suspect. So because of course everything has to be checked. Then is the Moon Lord. See, in this case, the Moon is in Libra. So Moon Lord is Venus. Is this Venus? No. Is the Nakshatra Lord of the Lagna Lord. See, in this case, the Lagna Lord becomes Mercury, and Mercury is in Asta Nakshatra. The Nakshatra Lord of the Lagna Lord. The ascent. Lagna Lord is Mercury, and the Nakshatra is Mrigashira. The Nakshatra Lord of the Lagna Lord is Mars. Is Mars representing here as a Pratyantara Dasha? No. So these conditions are none of them are fulfilled. Is Navamsa Lagna Lord. Navamsa Lagna Lord is Venus. That is also not coming up here. Is the Lagna Lord conjoined with Rahu? Then Rahu can become a Pratyantara Dasha Lord. Rahu is not coming here. So similarly, none of these are getting satisfied. If Lagna Lord is conjoined with Ketu, in case it is not conjoined with Ketu, is Yoga Karaka Trinal Lord or Kendra Lord in Lagna? Nothing is there in the Lagna. Planets aspecting the Lagna, as of now I don't see planets aspecting the Lagna, but so these are the conditions that you don't have to manually enter here. These are actually computed by the system. Whatever this color, it's all computed given the birth time. Whatever I have left, this is also computed. So wherever you see a formula, that is computed. Here I have not given a formula, so you have to manually enter. These are at least simple methods. Once if this doesn't work, you have to finally come back to here. So as of now, none of this is working because moon is here and none of these are moon. Therefore, you have to change the time of birth. So I start with a reset. I start, and then let us maybe try. You can give a negative increment or a positive increment here. You can progress the time of birth by any unit. I am going to do it 1 minute. So this is minutes here. So negative minutes I am going to say, just as that reference also does. So you keep on clicking here, it will put a minus. So 21, 29 it has tried. There is no change here, and there is no change in these things as well. So you can keep on trying it and see if there is any change coming up. Maybe see now these have changed, but this is also changing. So even now none of these are represented here. So none of the conditions are met again. So this again is not a possibility. So keep on varying this till you get something. Now you see you have Venus here, you have Venus there. So this is more likely the time of, because it is satisfying multiple conditions here. And the Lagna in fact is aspected by Saturn. Maybe aspects also, if you want to choose, so you can choose Saturn, but Saturn has no meaning here. Lagna is not conjoined with Rahu or Ketu, so this is anyway formula is not giving anything there. Yoga or Trinal Lord in Kendra or Kendra Lord in nothing, no planet is in Lagna, so this is not there. The Navamsa Lagna Lord is Mercury, so that is not coming here anyway. But the first three conditions are beautiful. First two conditions are beautifully satisfied. So this is more likely the time of birth. One thing is it is nearer to, at least the first nearest time of birth to the given time of birth, which is satisfying at least some conditions. So this is how this tool can be used. So the one advantage this Excel brings in is finding the dasha, antardasha and pratyantara dasha just given the date of birth and time of birth even in Excel. So and this is not with the big load of VLOOKUP from a big table, but this is all computed by a simple VBA code at the background. So this is the advantage this gives, and this can be used for birth time rectification. you do definitely watch this video also, and we can compare it how Jagannath Devara let to go left and right to really a little difficult. Here you can see everything together at one shot. So that is the advantage. So I will share this Excel with you people just as every time. So try to download and use this and give us the feedback how it works. Thank you.